start up my local recording with another draft video. So I am still Ria. This is another M21 quick draft. I forgot to start the local recording back up. I just wanted to check my packs from the last draft that I kind of flubbed out on. So looking at our pack 1, pick 1, we've got Niambi, which I think that's a more constructed card. You've got Basri Solidarity, which is good in the white decks. Riddle Form, Opt, Hunter's Edge. I think I'm going to take Solidarity here, the Basri Solidarity. And the reason why that is because I think the white is the strongest color in this set. The white-green deck is a lot of counter synergies. The white-red deck is a go wide deck. White-blue deck has evasive flyers. Hey, Des. And in any of these situations, I think the Solidarity is definitely a good card. I think it's good in all the white-based decks, and you saw that I didn't draft white, and I proceeded to flub out on a blue-black mill deck. I just needed a second Tef's tutelage and didn't get it, but we'll take Solidarity here. Alright, looking at our picks. We don't have anything really. Mage's Judgment. This card is bad. There are formats where the destroy big creature is good, and it could be sideboarded against the red-green deck, because the red-green deck is all about 4-power creatures. But this is best of 1. There is not a lot of 4-power creatures in this format. At least not at lower rarities, other than like Colossal Dreadmaw. Some of the green fat gets to 4-power, but even then you've got like Burlfist Oak that's only 4-power on your turn, and this is a sorcery, so... So Frost Breath is fine. It's more of a blue-red card. Tide Skimmer is fine. Protege is fine. Magmut is okay. I'm going to take the Tide Skimmer. I think it's all around. If I end up in blue-white flyers, I'm going to be really happy with this. The Magmut's not... It's okay in like white-red. It's nothing to write home about. This is okay as well. But I think I'm going to take the Tide Skimmer. Alright, let's see here. We got Capture Sphere, which is a decent piece of removal. We've got Gale Swooper, which is good in any sort of aggressive white deck. White-red, white-blue, white-green. I think I already said the Capture Sphere. The Glide Master is fine in blue-white flyers. Spellgorger Weird is kind of the key piece of the red-blue spells deck. Right now, my first 2 picks have me leaning towards the blue-white flyers deck. Probably a little bit more mid-rangey. With that said, I think that the Solidarity is a better card than the Tide Skimmer, and for that reason I think I'm going to take the Gale Swooper. I would rather be white than red, or white than blue in this format. I think that white is the best color in the format. I'm beating a dead horse when I say that, but there's not a lot else in the pack. The Silver Smoke Ghoul is fine, and I think I should have drafted the black-white life gain deck last time, and we'll see. But I think I want the... and I'm going to go ahead and follow it up. Let's see. So Wildwood Scourge in the Count Blue and the green-white counters deck. I played in Standard. Pride Malkin, also good in that deck. So if I go blue, Rousing Reed and Opt are both good. Hobble Fiend is good in white-red. And Wildwood Scourge is good in green-white. Of these, I think the Wildwood Scourge is the least replaceable outside of, or if I end up in that deck. Whereas I think you can get other cards like this. Pride Malkin may wheel, so I'm going to take the Scourge. And a lot of good blue. Mistral Singer is good. It's best in the blue-red deck. But I think I'm just going to leave my options open, and I'm going to take the Watchdog. We could always end up seeing a Houndmaster and then just kind of going back into white-red again, which is the deck I love to draft, the deck I do well with. So I'm going to take the Watchdog, plus we need some... this card is no good. 3 toughness just gets traded off too easily. 7 looks nice, but Shrines, okay. This card's not good. Sage is okay, but you really need to be kind of a blue-green card draw deck. And I'm not sure we're there yet. I don't think we are. Short Sword is actually solid in this format. There's a lot of X2s and X3s running around, and this can, you know, save an X2, push through damage. It can get an X2 through a bunch of 3 toughness creatures. So I think it's either the Short Sword or the Sky Scanner. I think I like having a Short Sword in the format. Alright, now we see 5 good white cards, or we don't see any white cards. We see 5 decent blue cards. Of these, I think Rewind is simply the strongest card in the pack. But given where we are right now, I think I want the Glide Master. Looks like we're probably in some sort of blue-white deck. And I think the Glide Master is going to be really good. Rewind, I think, is solid, but the untapping lands is not as good in this format as in Constructed. And in a lot of cases, just straight up cancel is just straight up better because it's 3 as opposed to 4 on the front side. So I'm gonna take the Glide Master. And this is a tough one. Fieldmate is good. Is a nice, you know, kind of defensive backbone for early game, but it's not as good as the Chorister. I think the Chorister is the one you really want. Opt is always a solid card. And then you've got Goblin Wizardry. And Goblin Wizardry is fine in white-red, and it's also fine in blue-red. So I'm either leaning between the Staunch Fieldmate, the Opt, or the Goblin Wizardry. And of those, I'm going to take the Opt. I think the Wizardry has the highest upside, but I'm going to take the Opt just because I'm kind of, my picks are leaning me towards blue-white at this point. And if blue-red opens up, well, you know, then I would have liked to have the Wizardry, but I will still definitely be happy with some Opts in the blue-red. So we're going to take that. And, well, now I kind of wish I had gone the other way. I'm going to take another Glide Master here, I think. And we'll take a Protege. We'll take a Dub. I think a 1 of Dub is okay, and take another Opt. We'll take the Thrill of Possibilities. We're probably not going to play it, but I mean, if we got 2 Thrill of Possibilities, we might be trying to focus. There's the tutelage. Gosh, this is tough. I'm gonna take Ghostlight here. Yeah, I think Ghostlight is correct. We're looking like some sort of blue-white tempo deck. And this is a fine top end, so yeah, I'm gonna move that out. We're gonna take the Ghostlight as... Alright, we got Baron, Lofty Denial, Falconer Adept. All 3 of these are good. I like them all in this deck. Of them, I'm going to take the Falconer Adept. I think we're more on the aggressive side of things. Being able to drop this, then fly it with the Glide Master and start pumping out birds. I definitely do want to get a Lofty Denial or 2, but I think the Falconer Adept is really good where I am right now. And I think I just managed to find my Lofty Denial. So I'll go ahead and take that right up. Another tutelage. I guess here we're getting all the tutelages we need, right? But I think it's Acolyte in this deck. We're definitely not revitalized. We are wanting you know, a lot of creatures. This will help us push through some damage. We kind of got a lot of creatures going. And whew, this is what we call spoiled by riches. We've got 4 cards that are all Mistral Singer, Basili's Acolyte, Watcher of the Spheres, Tranquil Cove. I think the Watcher is the least replaceable of these cards. It does everything this deck wants to do. Making this cost 4 and this cost 3, this cost 3. Very, very good. Like, I definitely wouldn't be unhappy with another Acolyte, but 2 drops are at a premium in this format, and Watcher of the Spheres is premium, 2 drop. I'm going to actually take the Dog over the Adept here. Dog is just all around solid. Being able to save a key creature from a removal spell is exactly where you want to be. I think having a 1/of secure the scene is fine. And now it's between Enforcer and Mistral Singer. I think I'm going to take the Enforcer. This is more for the blue-red spells deck, whereas we're kind of more creature based. Alright, I'll take a Mutt. It's filler, but I'll take a Fieldmate. I don't think we're going to end up in any sort of life gain, but I mean, I think at this point you're just kind of... No, the land is here. I was about to just take a random useless card, but nope, we had a land. So there's another Dog. I'm going to take the Gattlemaster, though. It's a nice flyer. It can help stabilize, because in this deck I do have quite a few flyers. I've got this. Maybe not as many as I would like to have. But being able to gain 4 life in this format is good, and I do already have a Dog. So I'll take that. I would love to have another Ghostlight. A second one would be fine, but I think having a Feat of Resistance is where I want to be. And I will gladly go ahead and take another Acolyte. And I will take another Lofty Denial, thank you. I could always use a piece of removal. Swift Response is good. Just take all the Lofty Denials. I think having that as an option, I think, is good. Got rewarded. We got the Adept back. Take a cheap flyer. A little bit of defensive utility. Never saw any of the Houndmasters, so of these, I mean, I'm not playing any of them. So we'll take the uncommon just to help fill out the vault. There's always a chance that the Defiant Strike gun. I mean, I'm not. Alright, so let's see where we ended up here. Whoop, I just like to view it in this view when I'm putting decks together. If I need to make 8 cuts, I mean, I think I'm fine with 17 lands. I think I'm willing to cut the Defiant Strike. Cut a Battlement. I'll cut the Dub. So I think those are kind of the easier cuts. I don't think this is a tutelage deck or a protege. I mean, I think it's fine. I think I can cut it 1 opt. I think I can cut it. I think I'd rather have a no. I actually think I want the Glide Master. This worst case scenario, I can always pump the Glide Master and then I can Lofty Denial as kind of a 5 mana counter spell. I've got 1, 2, this is kind of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flyers. Not as many as I would like in this deck. If I had been able to get a couple of Mistral Singers, I think I would be would have been happier. But as it stands, I think this is solid. I don't think this is a 7-0 deck. But we'll see. We will see how it goes. And it may be the case that I just double flub out, and then we'll just do some playing around in Standard. I'm gonna keep this. Not a great hand. But I think we have time to draw into some stuff. I'm gonna switch the music up a bit, I think. I mean, I don't think they're likely to have anything on 3, but there's... No, I take that back. They absolutely do have something I want to counter on 2. I'm just saying, I don't think they're going to have anything that I'm going to want to counter on 2, but nope, they do. Yeah, don't forget it. Costs 1 less. Yep. Blue-white flyers. I got a Faith's Fetters. That's not what I want to see. Well, that would be great if I could draw the another blue source. I've only got 8 of them. Love to see another blue source. Alright, that's perfect. I'm going to bounce the Gaggle Master here. Just so I can flying high. What we're doing. I mean, I think I can win this race, because I'm going to gain 6, assuming they don't do anything. They're going to Solidarity. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take 10. Well, there's no point to not block. There's no... Now I've got 13 in the air. Well, they don't know that I will. Okay. Go ahead and take my free block there. Alright, so I'm hitting for 7 in the air. They're going to hit back. Go ahead and do this. Bump our flyers. See what they've got. I mean, I don't think they can kill me because I've got 3 power of lifelink on the ground. I mean, so I probably will double block the Falcon or Adept if they swing all out. Take 7, gain 3, so okay, net 4. Okay. So they will gain, okay, so they're attacking, they're going to hit me for, hitting me for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're just going to go ahead and block like this. I think that's going to be GG for me. I think they're going to go ahead. I think we're going to see them concede here. Because I've got 2 5 powers. I've got 2 5 powers. So even if they had a grasp, the other one would be lethal. I mean, and I think that good game was a concession. I just wanted to make sure they weren't, you know, they didn't have somebody like, hey, look, I'm gonna grasp you when I win. So good game to the opponent. Sorry that I had your name covered. There was an opponent with a rather unsavory name that I didn't want to honor on stream. But you played valiantly. It was a hard-fought game. Well done to you. Yeah, if anybody sees an ugly-looking name, yeah, this is cheap. If anybody sees an ugly-looking name, just let me know, and I can just do that. Okay, so looking like some sort of either black-white shrines or black-white life gain. Still not sure exactly what they're doing. They might just be playing it as kind of a filler card. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Palladium Mirror. Yeah, that card scares me. I don't know what they're going to be ramping into. They might have like an Ugin or something. I am fine just going ahead and pressing my advantage. Yep, and nug me. Hi, Ari. Ugin, big beefy boy dragon. Big beefy boy Darkin. Gonna nug my face. Let's go ahead and opt, see what we got working with. Nope. Need a land. Nice. Go ahead and jump this. Hugin's kind of a jerk. More a fan of his brother Nicholas. Alright, so they're gonna probably 6 me. Nope. Where's Ojutai? Well, I'm only gaining 2. I think I want to press the attack. Yeah, Ojitai is male. I had to think about it, like whether Ojitai was male or female, but Ojitai is male. Well, that's not what I want to see. I did not mean to attack. That was a mistake. I did not mean to attack my Glide Master. That was a big play mistake on my part. I mean, thankfully I have another one, but... Alright, let's go ahead. I don't want to lose my my Glide Master to the Archer. Yeah, I know. I just had to think about it for myself. That is I need to think and make sure that I know what the flip I'm talking about. You have one card in hand. I'm willing to trade this for my Acolyte. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 15. Boink, boink, boink. Nug me for 1. Loom Sower, but I think this is GG because I've got him for lethal. Doink, doink, doink. Yep, they're at 7, but I have 7 coming back at him. Game. But another close, but another close win. Team Ria. We are just like that. We are on 2-0. Hot diggity, everybody. Fist pump. Ooh, another. This is, I think this is my 3rd Maze Mind Tome. Up to 2-0. Keep this going. Hope everyone's doing well today. I think I can go ahead and keep this. Probably gonna go Pegasus on 2 unless I since you're at work. Hey Cerberus, thanks for the good luck. I want to opt just to go ahead and try to find a land. Keep that, thank you. And we'll go ahead and get a short sword out on the board. Use our mana. We're going to use our mana efficiently. I just wanted to opt because, alright, let's go ahead and get out the, and there's nothing else we're doing with our mana, so. More like blue-white aggro Waffle Waffaroo. I would not call this, control. Ugh, I did not get my 4th land. Hope everybody is. Really, they're gonna shock that down. I mean, I think that actually makes some degree of sense. If are they just gonna 5 me here? I really need to draw my just going to I don't see any reason to play into what looks like counter magic. I'll leave up. Yep. I was going to say, I think that looked like Goblin Wizardry to me. I'm going to buy back Goblin Wizardry. That would make sense. Yep. And then they don't have a good attack here. Okay, drop Falconer Adept. I could go for 2 in the air, but I'd rather keep my Pegasus back on defense. I didn't think they were going to occur. Pitchburn Devils. Okay. Right. I mean, they're probably going to take out, yeah, the Watcher. Okay, they're going to Wizardry, get a Prowess trigger. See, they've got 8 damage coming through. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're gonna Acolyte here. Let's pump. So. Gonna leave our Pegasus back on defense. One card in hand. I mean, if they're going to probably have to spend 4. I mean, unless they're going to somehow like super chain into 5 prowess triggers, which they could do, but I think they're just going to double pump to trade off. Yep, looks like what they're doing. I'm fine with. Do they have 3 power on the board? Gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna leave 1 bird back on defense. And we'll go ahead and shoot up our bird. All right, 3-0. Very nice. This is a lot of close games, but just barely able to tempo them out. Very nice, very nice. 3-0 on blue-white flyers. Let's there is one thing I need to do though. This is there we go. This is blue-white flyers. It's not a solidary deck. Let's get the right. What's Chandra? I don't know who this is. I'm not sure who you're talking about. This right here. I think it's just a random. I don't think that's Chandra. It might be, but Chandra has red hair, and this person you can see black braided hair. Other than that, I mean, clearly that's, I mean, it's just Chandra's Pyroling. So that's probably Chandra in the background. Goggle Girl, yeah, the Goggle Girl is Chandra. I don't know. I think, usually, she's got the Pyromancer's goggles. The sand seems fine. Oh, her, yeah, that's Chandra. I was trying to, I had to think about like who you were talking about, like what do you, who are you referring to? Yeah, this is Chandra Nalar. I guess technically it is an Indian name, and it's actually, I've heard, pronounced closer to Chandra, but unfortunately us dirty Americans have, you know, I think pretty much everybody's given up that it's going to be Chandra. But I think the actual Indian name is pronounced closer to Chandra. Or Chandra even. I mean, we've got a nice 2, 3, 4, 5 curve. And they're not, oh, that's even better. I won't play this on 4. I'll play the Tide Scammer, and then if I don't draw land 5, I'll Acolyte my flyers. I don't know if I quite have the fiery temperament of Chandra. Alright, so we're probably looking at we'll get in. I mean, I don't think they're gonna stack their weird for so I think I'm looking at, okay, does that change my play? Because I can now, okay, they're actually gonna hold up. Yeah, I think if they feel like their hand is such that they are gonna be going on the defensive with Capture Sphere, then I'm fine. I'm fine doing this. I do have a tapper, remember, and a white, so I can play Tide Skimmer and leave up the tap. Yeah, she's a. I wouldn't say she's a cutie. I think she's more a hottie. But I want to get my card. Yeah, what I did there. Did you see it? Alright, Sky Scanner's not bad, but if they're doing that, they're not playing spells. I'll tap their weird when they enter when they are in beginning of combat. Hey Mozzie, hope you're doing well. Doing my second M21 draft of the day. I 2-3'd out on my my first one this morning. But looking pretty solid. I think we're about to go. I think this is going to be 4-0. I do not envision a circumstance where I lose this game unless they have like Ugin that they draw next turn, and just be like, well, you know, can't beat a mythic. So there is something to be said for holding back just in case they do have, can't think of what. And just to avoid something weird happening, I'll drop Dog, and then I'm gonna swing with my 3 flyers. Like I can't think of what they might have other than like Ugin. I mean, they are at 7, so if they do Ugin, I want to be able to have some threats to. I mean, this block still makes sense even if they're on Burn Bright. Do I care enough to? All right, so I'm gonna let this resolve. This will make it. This will be a trade. Do I want to sack my dog? I think the answer is I do. I think I am willing to sack my dog to keep my Tide Skimmer on the board. That doesn't look like a play they'd make if they had Ugin. I don't think there's any reason to do anything more. Got because I can Acolyte 8, and then there'll be 8. Or I can Glide Master, pump the Enforcer, or float the Enforcer, and then that's still 8. I mean, I'm gonna tap their Weird down. I don't think there's any reason to unnecessary. Like they could have like a couple of, like a Sure Strike and then a sure. I'm fine with this. I mean, I guess they don't want to bounce the Ghost Light because. So I got. Trying to come up with like the tightest sequence of plays that lets me play to the most outs possible. Want to nice, they got a Scryland. Double on color Scryland, always good. But like right now I have lethal on board. If they don't do anything. So I can tap the Weird, untap, tap the Mirror, or I can just attack with the Enforcer as well. Naki Ogre. That doesn't change anything. Once again, I don't want to give them any opportunities to do something weird. They're on 2 mana. And we're just going to jump the Adept and swing for lethal. I think this, unless they have, I guess they could have Rewind. Rewind up won't save them. I don't. Yeah, let's just say I think we got them. Like they could Rewind and then have another counter spell for the next Glide Master, and that would give them one more turn. But as it stands, I'm just gonna jump the. I was just going to jump the. What's it called? The Falconer. And I was just gonna 6 him in the air. Alright, so here we go. Doing pretty well. Right now, you can see I'm in the lower plats. I'm already mythic and constructed, but since I just, limited events require paid entry, I can't just play on the ladder for free. Well, paid is in either gems or gold. Neither. I don't necessarily have to use money to enter, but get Dogo. It's Dogo. That is a very nice draw. Probably gonna burn a Lofty Denial, depending on what they play. Yep, that's good enough for a Lofty Denial. One of their premium spells. One of the premium cards in their deck. Yep. Okay. If that's all they're doing, I am just fine with it. We're gonna. Okay, that's good. I mean, they won't even have any good attacks next turn. I'm gonna Falconer Adept on 4. Pass. Like, they don't have any good attacks. If they try to pump the Kura, I will sack the dog. Alright, what are they doing? Gorilla possibly. Okay, makes sense. I think the auto tapper was trying to make him tap red. Ivory Larcenist, that's okay. Yeah, they don't have an attack, so. And I mean, they could, yeah, they can't even trade all 3 because they only have 3 power on the board. And again, they have no good attacks here. As it stands, I mean, they could always, you know, draw into something. Yep, okay, that's fine. But, I mean, they're not getting any prowess triggers or Spellgorger weird, so yeah, that Lofty Denial, a little, nah, sis. Alright, let's see what their attack is. Okay, I didn't think they had a good one. I need 2 or more flyers to attack with this. I'm gonna sell it. I think it's time to go just press the advantage. I still have a feat. I'm still leading up Feat of Resistance. Resistance. Unsubstantiate, yeah. Pro blue. Resolves with no effect. Or actually, it's countered by game rules for no legal action, for no legal targets. So it does not resolve with no effect. It's actually incorrect on my part. If they want to, yeah, they can double pump and double block. Sure. Have no further. I mean, then I'll sack the Savior for. Okay, if they were gonna eat the dog, I don't know why they needed a double pump, but that's fine. I'm okay losing the dog for. I mean, I think they're well and thoroughly dead. I don't think they. I mean, sure they can do that, but I'm at 22 life. I doubt they have anything they can do. Yeah, if I had to deal with their Spellgorger, I think this is a very different game, and not necessarily in a way that's good for me. This is not a BM. I'm not doing this to like showboat, but putting it on the birds is just gonna make sure that they die this turn because I'll have 6 in the air. Like that was not rubbing it in face. That's just I want to get the kill on board this turn because they're gonna have to double chump and they're still taking 3, 2, and 1 from birds. All right, let's keep going. Very nice. Hope we're This is the first time I've actually done well on a deck other than red-white aggro. All right. I'm willing to keep this. We've actually been very... Oh, we're playing against somebody in Diamond. Okay. That's not a bad pickup in the Solidarity. I always, feel kind of funny. Yeah, no blocks. They can have their one. Talking about Basri Solidarity and Call It Solidarity. Yeah, I'll take my because there is a deck called Solidarity. It's a legacy deck, which is Solidarity is it's Reset High Tide. Is what Solidarity is. And then they're probably going to hit the Shield Mate. I don't think they're going to hit the Mistral Singer unless they have Feet of Resistance. We play Boat Brew. Very nice. It's worth knowing that Ghostlight can only bounce Blockaroonies. Take my beats. Yeah, I'm aware of Boat Brew. It's like the, I think it was like a, what's it, Figure of Destiny aggro. Like, some changelings, like from like Lorwyn's, I think it was Lorwyn Time Spiral. Memory serves. Yeah, Reveillark. Minus the unnecessary capitalization. Alright, well, GG opponent. Fortunately for you, I have 10 in the air, and there is nothing you can do about that, because the only, I mean, there's Rookie Mistake that would have blown me out pretty hard. Yeah, minus the, yeah, I think it's got a Yumori. They actually had to nerf Companion because it was too overpowered. Alright, Des. Well, I mean, I'm doing pretty well. We're 6-0 on a deck that I thought was a 2-3 deck. But turns out Triple Lofty Denial gets there. Well, the opponent's going first, so it might be different. But I do have Gaggle Master to stabilize. Sure. I want to go ahead and opt. I need lands right now. Okay, they also apparently need lands. I'm just going to drop the short sword and I'm going to leave up Lofty Denial. There is a case to be made for... Nice, okay. They're just going to ride this Glide Master to victory. I'm going to be kind of angered. Okay. Go ahead and if they have a Lofty Denial of their own, another counter spell, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be a sad girl. But I think we've turned the corner. They are stuck on. They are stuck on 3 lands. They're all blue. I see no reason to not hold up double Lofty Denial, and just... Unfortunately, it seems like they just got land flooded, and with that, blue-white aggro 7-0s. Blue-white aggro flyer, aggro tempo 7-0s a draft. So let's see the deck. Lay it out. This deck went 7-0. I didn't think it was there. I thought it was... I honest to goodness, I thought this was a 2-3 or 3-3 deck. I did not think this was a 7-0 deck, but the cards all played well together. I had a lot of aggro. I had a little bit of disruption with these Lofty Denials. A little bit of life gain with the Acolytes and the Gaggle Master. The Ghost Light provides that little bit of tempo, a little bit of removal with the Swift Response, and just all in all, a little bit of card draw. I had the Opt and the Tide Skimmer. The Watcher of the Spheres helps out. Probably, I think we only saw it one or two times. Because I sense a spark between us. Hey Arby, hope you're doing well. I just 7-0'd a draft with blue-white flyers. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut the local recording here. It's I'm not done with the stream. I'm going to go ahead and play some standard off the recording, but I want to go ahead and upload this video to YouTube. So we'll go ahead and claim our prize and see what our 950 gems and 2 packs of Magic 2021 core set. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and claim my prize packs. Gonna use the restroom. See what we get. We got Green Black Temple. Not bad. I think that's my second one of those. And some wild card. Green Halo. Not great. Oh, I don't know. How do I have another pack? That's weird. Oh, I think I know how I might have another pack. I think I might have hit Mastery level. This was a pack for the Mastery level. Another Captain Ahab. Another Moby Dick. Alright, so for everybody watching the YouTube, thanks all for enjoying this M21 Draft with blue-white flyers, and for those of you who sticking around for the stream, I will be back in a few minutes after I restroom and fill out my water, and then we'll do some standard mythic ladder. Probably get blown out, but we'll see. So.